Hello again, David Creel. With the third of three installments, when I'm reading my book that I co-wrote with Tom Ziglar, Zig Ziglar's son, called Road Trip: From Survival to Legacy, a guidebook to balance success, significance, and creating a legacy that ripples through eternity. These are back in stock. I only have the digital copy available, but now the paper copies are back in stock. If you want one, maybe for yourself or a gift, I'll put the link below and you can get one and I'll mail you one. This is a small book, but don't let it fool you. It has the potential to change your life. Uh, if you implement the questions and you really think about the questions, it may really help. And $20 for a book's a stone cold bargain. So if you want a copy for yourself, I'll put the link below. If you want it like a kind of an audio version, go 2 weeks ago and listen to part one, and then listen to last week's and listen to part two. And today we're going to finish the book. So I'm going to read it off my screen off the digital copy, but this is exactly what the book says. So hope you enjoy it. Okay, here we go. The 7 keys to balanced success. As you travel down the road of life towards your purpose, do you want a bumpy ride or a smooth ride? You have no control over the condition of the road, but you have total control over the condition of your tires. Imagine that each tire has 7 spokes. The spokes represent the 7 areas of your life: mental, spiritual, physical, family, financial, personal, and career. Now imagine that the length of each spoke is based on how successful you are in that area of life. Your goal is to be a 10 on each spoke. What happens if you're a 10 on one spoke and a 5 on the next? The flat side of your tire gives you a bumpy ride. A smooth ride depends on all of the spokes being 10s. It is true you could have a round tire with every spoke being a 1, but that tire would be so small, even a minor bump in the road would be too big for it to roll over. It's time to check your tires. The wheel of life is a simple way to look at how well you are doing in each area of your life. You can find out more about this in the book, Choose to Win. I encourage you to take this short assessment to help you understand where your bumps in life are coming from. Just rate yourself in each area on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being extremely high performing and 1 being I need help and fast. Read each description of the area and then rate yourself in the blank provided and record that rating on the wheel of life graphic below. Connect all 7 dots to see how smooth your ride is. Hint: don't overthink it. Just read once and give yourself a rating. Mental, my rating, and it has a blank. What is your mental outlook? What do you think about most of the time? Is your attitude mostly positive or negative? What inputs are you getting each day? Are they mostly uplifting and helping you grow, or are they negative, depressing, and keeping you from reaching your potential? How do you see your future? How is your self-talk? The way you see your future determines your thinking. Your thinking determines your performance, and your performance has a large bearing on your future. Zig Ziglar. Spiritual, my rating with a blank. What spiritual values do you live by? Are your relationships, including your relationship with yourself, based on honesty, integrity, and character? How visible are faith, hope, and love in your life? Do you follow through on your commitments? Do you treat everyone you encounter with kindness and respect? Do you have complete peace of mind? Does lack of discipline limit your potential success? Success is not measured by what you do compared to what others do. It is measured by what you do with the ability God gave you. Zig Ziglar. Physical, my rating with a blank. If your doctor gave you a physical today, would you get an A plus? How is your energy and your mental clarity at the end of a long day? Are you getting at least 7 hours of sleep every night? Are you physically active and moving each day? Is the food you eat giving you the nutrition you need? Are you happy with your health? Your physical body is your engine. How persistent and consistent you are in fueling your body will impact your performance in every area of your life. Tom Ziglar. Family, my rating with a blank. How are your family relationships? Are you positively influencing your family by the example you set? Are your family relationships kind and respectful and filled with gratitude? Do you spend quality time and quantity time with your family? If we could teach our kids one thing, it would be the discipline of creating winning habits. Tom Ziglar. Financial, my rating with a line. Are you under a lot of stress and pressure in the financial area of your life? Do you have debt that concerns you? Can you survive at least 6 months without a paycheck? Do you have a written budget? Do you spend money based on your big goals in life or based on what you want now? If you keep doing what you're doing, will you be able to retire debt and worry free? The number one reason people do not reach their goals is that they trade what they want most for what they want now. Zig Ziglar. Personal, my rating with a blank. Self-care. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you intentionally taking time each day or at least each week to fill your energy bucket? Are you pleasing others at the expense of yourself? Are you taking time to grow and learn and develop in all areas of your life? Do you feel good about how you are investing your time, or do you look back and wish you had spent your time differently? You are what you are and where you are because of what has gone into your mind. You can change what you are and where you are by changing what goes into your mind. Zig Ziglar. Career, my rating with a blank. Your career is a spoke of the wheel of life that represents your economic engine. You could own a business or work for someone else or be an investor or be retired. Are you fully using your gifts and talents in your career to solve the problems others have and provide for your financial future? Do you love what you do and the relationships you have in the work environment? Does your work add to or detract from your overall balanced success? How is your attitude, your effort, and your skill in regards to your work? Are you learning and growing in your career? Attitude times effort times skill equals performance. Tom Ziglar. How smooth is your ride? Place on the wheel of life graphic below the score you gave yourself for each spoke. If you gave yourself a 7 on the mental spoke, then put a dot on the 7 on the wheel of life graphic. Place a dot for all 7 spokes and connect the dots. And in the book, there's an actual wheel and you can physically draw this out. Now imagine your wheel of life rolling down the road. How smooth is your ride? Do you have some flat spots on your wheel? Maybe your wheel is round, but very small. If this is the case, then small bumps in the road turn into big detours because your wheel is not big enough to roll over them. If you're going to reach your destination and enjoy the ride, I know you agree being successful in all 7 areas is key. Turn on your GPS. The Wheel of Life assessment is fantastic for helping you see where you are right now. Getting clarity on your why and your purpose allows you to determine where you want to go. This is your GPS for life. The GPS in your car only works if you can determine exactly where your car is and where you want to go. Your life journey is the same way. You start your trip right now from exactly where you are. Don't run out of gas. As you drive down the road of life, you want to make sure you don't run out of gas. As you grow and learn and pass the mile markers on the road towards your purpose, you will need to make sure you know how to refuel your tank. What do you want to put in your tank? At Ziglar, we have been helping travelers for over 5 decades, and we know that there are 8 things in life everyone wants. Everyone wants to be happy, healthy, prosperous, and secure. Everyone wants to have friends, peace of mind, good relationships, and hope in the future. These 8 things are the fuel in your tank. When the road gets dark and bumpy, your ability to keep driving will depend on your tank being filled with these 8 things. How full is your tank right now? Good news. Even if your tank is running dry in some of these 8 things, you can make choices on your journey that will replenish your tank. You start by tuning your engine and making sure that your vehicle is running on all cylinders. When your vehicle is finally tuned with honesty, integrity, character, loyalty, faith, and love, then you know the fuel you pour into it will be used at maximum capacity. No gas stations. There are no gas stations on life's road trip where you can just pull over and fill up with the 8 things your gas tank needs. There is something even better than gas stations. You are your own gas pump, and you can make the choices and do the actions that fill your tank with the 8 things. You do this by working and growing in each of these areas: belief and self-image, relationship with others, goals, attitude, work ethic, desire. Planning your road trip. Start with where you want to go. What is your why? Your purpose, your dream. Write it down here, and there's blanks to write it down. Next, take an honest look at where you are now. What improvements do you need to make in your wheel of life? How are you going to fix your flat tire? How are you going to put fuel in your tank? Write it down here. Leaving a legacy that ripples through eternity. Your road trip is worth it. You may be broken down on the side of the road right now, and that is okay. You can get back on the road and create the vehicle that will take you to your destination. Even more important is that you can leave a legacy that will ripple through eternity. How? When you intentionally journey towards your purpose in life, you are creating a map and using a compass that others can use as well. Imagine those you love the most in life journeying with you and learning from you how to achieve in life all the things that really matter. And then they in turn do the same for those they love. It's time to go. Start your engine. Then there's a picture. It says a coach shows the way, and there's a fork in the road, and one says pointless and one says purpose. If you don't like detours and you want to spend more of your time enjoying the journey and the destination, then maybe you should go do what Dad did for us at the Gettysburg Civil War Park. Get a guide, a coach who knows the road, the important mile markers, and how to avoid the bumps and the detours. I know David Creel would love to help you have more fun on the way and get you there faster. You can contact David Creel right here, and then there's my email. Okay, David Creel bio. Most people aren't living up to their full potential in the 7 key areas of life to achieve balanced success: mental, spiritual, physical, family, financial, personal, and career. If I'm talking to you and you're tired of the thank God it's Friday, oh no, it's Monday sort of life, and you would like some help in any or all of these areas listed above, let's talk. And then I've got my info on here. All this info is found at davidcreel.com. Tom Ziglar bio. As CEO of Zig Ziglar Corporation, Tom Ziglar carries on the Ziglar philosophy. You can have everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. Tom has written 2 books, Choose to Win, published in 2019, and 10 Leadership Virtues for Disruptive Times, to be published and released in December 2021. Both of these books expand the Ziglar branding and philosophy in personal development and leadership and provide the backbone for the most innovative coaching program in the world. Okay, that's Road Trip. Thank you for being here with me. Again, the one 2 weeks ago was part 1. The one last week is part 2. This is part 3. I'm going to put the link to this. If you want a copy of it before Christmas, there's still time, but you need to act quickly. But I'd love to send you a copy. Okay, awesome. We'll see y'all next week. Have a great one.